All right. What is going on, all you hollow table heroes? Tricks out there. Darren, what's going on? How you guys doing? Tricks was first tonight. Darren, I think Itachi might be in my squad arena shard. Uh-oh. Which squad arena shard? Darren. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know. All right. Anyways, what's going on, guys? My name is Itachi, and we got Evo on, my guildmate, my good friend, my buddy, my pal, lives right around the corner from me. What's going on, Evo?
What's up, man?
Not much, and this is the Imperial Military Podcast Show. So during this time, we go over our free-to-play accounts to show you that free-to-play experience here on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We feel your pain. We feel the grind. We're going to show you guys where we're at, how we're doing arena fleet, and what we're farming currently. Also, we're going to answer some questions. Are we going for Malak first, or are we going for gas? So we'll talk about that a little bit today as well. So let's get this rocking and rolling. All right. So as usual, we start off with my account. And we go through and show you what our arena rankings are, our fleet arena rankings are. AR movies, what's going on, man? Darren says, check your main account and see if you have a new ally named DC. Okay, I'll do that once I swap over to Evo. So let me go over my account, and then I'll take a look at that, Darren. All right, so this is my Imps account here. We've got Padme. I'm arena rank 315th. I put Yoda in there, trying Yoda out. He has a little higher gear tier than Barris does, and I'm running into some troubles in arena with Padme against other Padme teams that aren't as geared as mine, which is really odd. I guess they have some better mods. And they were using Grandmaster Yoda, so I decided to put Grandmaster Yoda in and see how that's going, and it's helping out a little bit. I was checking your stream.
That was me talking to Tricks.
Tricks? Okay. So yeah, so we will hold on. Puppy's being silly right now. Stop it. I know you're super cute, but you gotta stop it. He is in teething mode, hardcore right now, and going through tennis balls right now. It's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I was having some issues in arena with Padme versus Padme. Not a lot of experience against Padme, and I'm starting to get it, so starting to get some experience on that mirror match. And so I put Grandmaster Yoda in, which has helped me out. I was in like the 450s. What?
I was playing around on the stream and didn't realize time was running out.
Oh.
I had it beat, but the time ran out on me.
Oh, that's funny. And then in Fleet Arena, although my Geos have done me well, and I'm ranked 35, I can get into the 20s. I can no longer get in the 10s. So I got to look to start to actually transition into this Rebel fleet here, which is going to require me doing some heavy duty stuff with bounty hunters here soon. All right. So let's get into it. Like I said, I'm working on my Padme team, and kind of low-key working on my Jedi Knight Revan team. Trying to get General Kenobi to Gear 13 and relics here, my friends. So these MK5s, I got 36 of them. I need 50. Unfortunately, I gotta wait for raids. Pit raid and the Sith Triumvirate raid are the only two I'm going to be able to get it in. I do have a tripod, but I have to stay on the right side of my screen to open the cards. Oh. He was doing some pack openings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So you got to try and check that throughout the day, because it pops up in certain stores. But I know you just log in and do your collections. If you can try and spend like 2 minutes looking for it throughout the day on the different refreshes, you can find it.
So I do look for it. Is that the big issue is I have two issues, right? At work, I don't get service pretty much throughout the entire building.
Yeah.
so it's really hard to open it up during that time. And pretty much I just have servers in the area where I work at, so it's like pop in, grab my refresh energy, and that's it. So I'm not just like chilling on my phone. There you go. So that's been the hard thing for me. So I've been requesting this, and I know it comes by pretty hard. So I am grateful for those guild mates that are able to actually donate.
I think with requests, you only get 2 at a time, don't you?
Yeah, it's like 2 at a time. I have been trying to get Barris up there. She's pretty close. This piece, I need one more. So this I have been farming. The cool thing is that it hits Bachelor for me, and it hits the Hyena Bomber. So this one's turning out to be pretty good for me right now because it's hitting some dual farms for gear pieces, so I can take her to gear 10. Like I said, I am working on this team. Obviously, this team really needs C3PO. It really, really needs C3PO. Barris works out pretty well, but man, seeing these teams with C3PO in it compared to me not having C3PO is, it's like, man, I just need C3PO. But let's get into the farm. So
yes. Sorry, I got it.
Let's start at the 501st, the 50501st. Now I have started to farm these 3 guys here, Rex, Echo, and Fives, quite a bit now. As you can see, their shards are starting to stack up here. Ahsoka Tano, I've done with farming her. Just need to take her up to gear 13. And so she will be my next project after I finish kind of bringing Barris Offie up to speed with the rest of the team. Bounty Hunters, now these guys are looking pretty good for the most part. Bosk is at gear 11. We're on that 6-star march. Man, it is a long one. I forgot how long it is. But we're coming along. We're coming along here. And he needs his Zetas. And then I haven't done anything with Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Dengar, Cad Bane, or Greedo really recently. So I am working towards their ships. I did finally unlock Slave 1, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But I need those ships to get MILF, the Millennium Falcon. Darren LL, yep, I'm farming Ewoks myself. My Padme squad is pretty legit otherwise. Man, tell me what you got going on for your Padme squad. Empire. Is the Peace key on? I don't see the Peace key on.
Why? Did you see me going into my video?
Yeah.
But no, I'm going into it for a different reason. I'm going to let this play in the bottom here. This isn't the right one. No, I'll find it. But I got an Ewoks pack.
Well,
Recorded it.
So, my Empire, I haven't done much work on. I think I put Palpatine up to gear 11 here recently. Yeah. I took him up to gear 11 just because I happened to have all the gear pieces. And since he was glowing, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade his gear. But that's about it. Ewoks. This is my major farm right now. Wicket, I just got up here to 5 stars. So, working on these guys so I can get C3PO. He's got... what was that 100 and what's 7 stars? This is 100. It's 100, right? 175 shards still to go. Poplo's chilling at 314. Chief Chirpa is my Cantina farm, actually, out of Cantina battles. So he's starting to come along pretty nicely. He's at 133 out of 50, so pretty close to 5 stars. Saw what's going on. Who's a good tank for Padme team until you get General Kenobi? Ooh. Let me see. Galactic Republic. Oh, let me just look at tanks. A good tank until you get Jinkin, huh? One that you're also going to want to gear, I'd probably say, I mean, 5s really. I mean, you can use Obi-Wan. He's light side. She's got some light side synergy with Padme.
Isn't it his Zeta that makes him a tank? Or is it, no, it's an Omega or something? One of his abilities?
5s?
5s, yeah. Because he doesn't really taunt.
There's something that allows him to taunt. Cover fire. At the end of his turn, if no allies are taunting, 5 taunts for 2 turns. Yeah, it's an Omega on cover fire.
Okay.
DSP, what's going on, brother?
DSP, I found Peasky on my new account, and I beat him, and I recorded it.
Just for him, I'd probably say 5s. You're gonna want to gear 5s anyway for gas and shock T before you get gas. That's probably going to be the best one to use. He's got a Galactic Republic tag, so that's what I would say. You don't want him to taunt. Where's that? So, yeah, Ewoks. So Ewoks are making progress on Ewoks. Chief Chirpa is close to 5 stars with the shard count. Obviously, I haven't activated him yet. It's very important to keep my galactic power low, especially since we're not spending money on these accounts. They're 100% free to play, so I really don't want to activate unless I'm ready to really finish working and gearing them. The only reason Wicket is activated, this is by accident. So. You know, when you have additional shards here, when you go to find them, it gives you the option to find or activate. One night I accidentally clicked activate, and that is the only reason Wicket is actually activated. Yeah, it sucks. It sucked, but whatever. First order. Haven't done anything here. Obviously, General Hux and Sith Trooper did just become free-to-play farmable, so they will go on the docket here soon to start farming for BB-8. But right now, we just have more important things to do, like Ewoks and our Jedi. So G-Rep Galactic Republic, like I said, General Kenobi, currently working on him getting to Gear 13. So I'm one piece away from Gear 13 on General Kenobi. This would actually be my first Gear 13 General Kenobi. So I need 14 shards, or 14 of these guys, 14 more of the MK5s, and I can G13 General Kenobi. Ahsoka Tano is starting to get some gear in the background here, but I think some of that is subsequent of me farming some gear for Barriss. Activated ones are easier to farm, LOL. Hux and Sith Trooper are great. Relic 4 is about right for gas. Kenobi, that is. Okay. Yeah, Darren, every tank in the game is like a Carbonti hog. General Kenobi, Carbonti hog, like all of them are. Shock T, I've been kind of farming here and there as I got additional fleet battle energy. I'll farm Shock T out of there, but she's not a main farm for me at this time. I do need to start working on R2D2 at some point for CLS, but like I said, my focus right now is Galactic Republic and Padme, and then I'm moving over to Darth Revan before I go back to CLS, more than likely. Geos, I was able to gear 13 Sunfac in Relic 1, so that's a tanky guy to have there. I haven't done anything still with Brood Alpha or Poggle the Lesser with getting them to gear 12. I really need to start working on those guys. They've just been chilling there at gear 11 for the longest time. Jedi. So these guys are also still sitting at where they're at. As far as my Jedi Knight Revan team, which is Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Hermit Yoda, Jolie Bindo, and Basil Sean. I did say at some point that I was going to switch back and forth between Padme and Jedi Knight Revan, and then I was like, well, I'm using Padme as my arena team, so it actually really doesn't make sense to go back and forth. It makes sense to just focus in on my Padme team, Gear 13 them, move over to my Jedi Knight Revan team, go through and Gear 13 those guys. And so that is the plan. We're going to Gear 13 Padme, continue to work on Ewoks, and then as I'm working on Ewoks, I'll be going through to do Gear 13 on Jedi Knight Revan. So that's where I'm looking at going. Night Sisters, haven't done anything here with these chicks. The Old Republic. Now, Old Republic, Carthanasi is on his 7-star march. Not quite there yet, but he is my fleet battle. One of my fleet battle farms right now. So I'm farming him out of fleets. Jahani I haven't really picked up. Canderous I haven't started at all. He's a little easier to do on Cantina battles. And I haven't really geared up Mission or Zalabar here recently. I'm kind of holding off to where I start really working on Old Republic for Darth Revan. I'll start looking into starting to gear those guys after I'm able to get Darth Revan. Phoenix haven't touched in a long time. These guys are just chilling. Rebels, kind of the same thing. My Rebels have been haven't been a focus for me here as of late, but like I said, for fleets, these guys are about to become a major focus for me. For fleets, like I said, I'm starting to see a decrease in fleets a little by little for me, which means I need to start working on this Rebel fleet, which means I got to work on the underlying characters that go along with them. Separatists. So the Separatist, Droideka is one of my hard node farms right now. Nice thing about Droideka is Xanadu Blood ship, which is Cad Bane ship, is in there, which we're going to need for Millennium Falcon. And so I'm starting to work on General Grievous. B1 Battle Droid I got at 114 shards out of 25. So pretty close to 5 stars already. B2 Super Battle Droid I haven't started farming. These are all from either the free packs or Galactic War. And then General Grievous, we've got 222 shards. So he's about 108 shards away from being ready for 7-star. And then Magna Guard, I've been getting the same way from the free packs that you get part of your dailies, and the Galactic March, Galactic War. So those are 2 ways I'm getting that. I did start actually farming Nute Gunray out of the Squad Arena store, which is not going to show up right now because I've already grabbed him. And so he's on the docket right now. Looking at a possible team with him and Jango Fett and Count Dooku. I don't know who else I'm going to throw in there though. So, but we're getting to that spot now. Sith. Nihilus is ready to be activated. Not going to activate her yet. Or him. We do have Darth Trey at 241 shards, man. Getting real close to 7 stars. And haven't even activated Trey either. So I do need a Sith team for Trey. But again, it's one of those things. It's like, do I farm Trey right now? Farm for Trey team right now? Or do I just hold off? Obviously, for the Sith Triumvirate Raid, Heroic Raid, Traya is one of the teams that you can use in there, but she also is going to require having at least Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus, and I don't want to commit resources to that quite at this time. I have started to, like I said, pick up Bastila Shan here and there. She's not a main focus for me yet because I am working on Ewoks. So those are my characters. Let's hop over to ships. Oh man. So ships, let's look at light side. So light side, as you guys know, These top ships have been 7-star for a long time, and they're chilling there. Really just need to work on the underlying characters for these as far as gear is concerned. I think Ahsoka Tano ship is the exception. Damage. Let's do her special. So, I've been working on those guys. Ahsoka Tano ship is going to be pretty critical for gas. And having her geared, it's got to hit a certain power threshold. Along with some other Galactic Republic ships. But home one is 6 out of 6 here. So this is more so just having the ability mats to be able to take him up to the next power. And then I got to work on Akbar himself with gear. As you guys know, I just said I got to work on the underlying characters for this Rebel fleet. So that's the big thing, is working on those characters for the Rebel fleet. So that we are 100% ready for Han's Millennium Falcon. MILF, the original Millennium Falcon. Original trilogy, I should say.
I was about to say. Original trilogy, yes.
Trix had started farming Zalabar. Very nice, man. Alright, on to the dark side ships. Yeah, these guys are maxed out. As you guys have seen, they have been for probably about the past month or so. Hyena Bomber is about to hit 5 stars. I do have all of his abilities maxed. DSP was like hounding me on not farming this guy. But I'm farming him, and his abilities are maxed out. So we're just looking at star count at this point. Vulture Droid, on the other hand, is on the back burner. And he's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to start trying to remember to actually farm this one, because we're getting closer to General Grievous's ship, the Malevolence, which I'll show you here in a minute. The Chimera is at 6 stars. Let's go ahead and upgrade this guy to 4 stars. Chimera is at 6 stars, which is nice. And then, as you see, you got 55. I guess I'm not that close. 55 out of 145 for Malevolent ship. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Trix is prepping for Revan. That's a smart man. Very smart. So that's what my ships look like, guys. B1 Battle Droid is my other. Let me go into battles, fleet battles. B1 Battle Droid is my other hard node farm out of ships. So it's him and Carthanasi. And then, depending on the day, sometimes I'll grab Shock T, and then sometimes I'll grab Nest. So, as you see, Nest, I've grabbed a little bit more. I have 54 out of 25 shards. Nest is a beast for some soloing, so looking forward to doing that. All right, let's go over the rest of my farms and shipments. So, shipments, you guys know this by now. Grab the gear that just cost you a little bit of currency here every single day. Cantina Battle Store, I am grabbing 5s out of here, and that's my current farm in this particular store. Guild Store, now in the Guild Store, see, I grabbed those Mark 5s today. I've been trying to hold off on those Mark 5s right now. I'm not grabbing Rex out of here. I will grab my Ewoks as I see them, because they're pretty big for me right now, trying to get to C3PO. Squad Arena Store, I'm doing 2 farms actually. I'm hitting Asajj Ventress and Newt Gunray right now. Galactic War Store. Now in here I'm grabbing a couple of extra currency, but I did start farming Resistance Pilot out of here because of the Galactic Legends requirements. So we're gonna need Resistance Trooper for that. Fleet Arena, like I said, I did just start farming ability materials for Zetas. We're gonna try to hoard those up, but Barton Starfighter, I'm trying to prep for gas here. I'm barring starfighters, so I'm starting to grab those Galactic Republic ships for gas specifically. And then General Grievous are the only two things really that I'm grabbing out of here right now. I am going to start grabbing Rex's ship here soon, but not right now. Guild Event Store. Now, I've started saving my Get One. All right, Get One's used to finish off Darth Malak and General Skywalker. I got Hermit Yoda to 7 stars, so that was my main focus in here. And now that I'm there, I'm kind of holding off on that Get One. Now, if for whatever reason MK5 gear shows up in here, I'm grabbing it because I need it to get General Kenobi to gear 13. But outside of that, I won't spend that Get One. Get Two, as you guys know, is being used for the Malevolence. Championship store. So this is for Grand Arena. I'm grabbing these Gear 13 pieces whenever I can, along with these Chirotechs. Those are my main focus. And then again, I check to see if I have a particular gear piece that is hard for me to farm. I'll go ahead and grab that out of there. The Shard store. This is mainly just gear, is what I'm grabbing here. Any gear pieces that I need at the time, I'm going to go ahead and grab here. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's how we're doing. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Looks like we just started another pit raid. It's coming along pretty nicely. Like I said, about to get into my second Gear 13 character. I think Evo's a little bit ahead of me on the Gear 13s. Oh no, my third Gear 13 character. I do have Sun Fac. But General Kenobi is about to be my next Gear 13. And then we'll move on to Anakin and Ahsoka. I will not be Gear 13ing Barriss. I'll take her up to Gear 12 and just kind of let her sit there. Because C-3PO is who goes into that squad. Alright. Let's kick this over to Evo.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I have 3 Gear 13 characters. Let's see. Let's get started on. I haven't done anything. Yeah, I am grabbing these guys as I see them. So, Ahsoka Tano is maxed out. Echo is. Let's see, how far back are we? He's not 6. He is 6 star. So it's 330 to 7 star. So Rex is getting there. So everybody's at least 6. Oh no, 230. So we got 5 star here for Echo. 6 star for 5s, and almost 6 star, but pretty close there for Rex. Have not touched Arc Troop or anything like that. Bounty Hunters, I don't think I've done. I finished Jango Fett, so that's done. Finished Jango Fett, and I also finished Bosk's ship. So Bosk is the only thing I'm farming daily out of Bounty Hunters right now. Empire hasn't moved. Ewoks, just grabbing them as I see them, so I haven't really done anything with Chirpa yet. It's kind of moving along here. Was it this account? Hold on, let me see something. I don't remember what account I was on. I don't know what account this is. But anyway, I did grab a pack for Ewoks, and it was like the worst experience that it could have been. Like Tebow. Hold on, I forgot I needed to click the button. I think I was talking to somebody while I was doing this, so give it a second and it'll go there. We just sit here and stare at Tebow all day. What's up, Tebow? How you doing, buddy? There we go. I woke up. So I got some low gray, and then like almost all the rest was Ewok Scout. A little bit of Wicket there. Some Chirpa. And then boom, more Ewok Scout. So that was not this account, but I was testing it on another account just to see how it went. A lot of Ewok Scout charts, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But yeah, that's where these guys are. I also have the C3PO bug, so I'll be working towards these guys here in a second. The only reason why I am not focusing more on Wicket right this moment is I'll go over that in ships. Nothing going on in First Order right now. Galactic Republic. Haven't touched outside of my... Ooh, I got exactly enough shards for him today.
Congratulations, 7-star.
That's super exciting. Now I need to finish him. I need to get him he's one piece away from Gear 12 because I couldn't Gear 12 him. Perfect. So next
Saul
week,
says heading out. We'll catch the rest of it later. Have a good night, guys. Thanks, man, for stopping by. Greatly appreciated.
So yeah, I'll have him definitely Gear 12 by next stream, if not Gear 13. Geos, I haven't put any movement on. I've started tossing some pieces on them as I get them. So wait a minute, who's closest?
Soldier looks like.
No, Puggle. They'll have 4 pieces.
Oh.
Assuming I can equip everything. Vasila needs something. You can have that.
Yeah, that's what I start getting into, is that I have characters I'm currently working on that needs the gear.
Have that.
So.
Oh, that took off that piece anyway, so. And then I just kind of work my way back. So I go to Spy. Put that on. Put it on. So yeah, they'll all get to Gear 12. I grab piece. So yeah, Soldier will be the closest once he actually has the piece. So he'll be my first Gear 12 character probably. Depending on what that is. If it's something that everyone needs. Well, it's something Basila needs, so that's enough to have him hold off for a while. But yeah, that's where those guys are. Troopers, no troopers. Jedi's where I'm working.
Looking pretty nice.
Yeah, apparently, so I was talking to you about this before. I'm excited because the team is actually holding up pretty well in the territory we're here. Let's see if they're still holding strong. Yeah, they are. 2 battles.
Yeah, my second account is holding pretty well too.
Yeah, so I'm very happy about that. That's awesome. That team, they were on the front line and they're holding strong. So I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna take them out to dinner. Let's see. Jedi. So yeah, we got Relic 4 Revan, Relic 4 Yoda. I'll get Jolie to Relic 4, and then I'll move on. So now that Kenobi's so close, I'll work on him next. I'll get him to Gear 12. Then I'll get him to Gear 13, get him to Relic 4. And then I'll do the same thing to Bastila, just have that whole team Relic 4. Hopefully by that time, I'll be working on my Revan team. So we'll get there in a second. My Darth Revan team. Night Sisters, not doing anything with them yet. Obviously, no movement on Talzin or anything. Old Republic. So Canderous is my. These guys are low. So unless I start buying some packs, and by buying I mean just using the shards that I get. But unless I get really lucky with those packs and get some packs, it's going to be a while before I'm ready for Darth Revan. So I am hitting these guys every day. It's just a slow process.
Yeah, you're gonna be there before I am. So.
No movement on Phoenix. I don't think of that thing with Rebels. That's CLS, but he's just chilling. Han Solo's chilling. Chewbacca's chilling. I need to work at least on those 3 because I can use them in Grand Arena, just the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put that on my to-do list right next to work on my mods. Resistance, nothing. Rogue One, no updates. Sith Empire, so Sith Empire's in the same spot with Bastila. HK-47 is done, I just have to gear him. But, Bastila's another hard node, so I gotta keep working on her. pretty much once I'm done with gear on my Jedi team, I'll probably go in and work on my rebels a little bit, but I'll be focusing pretty heavy on the characters that you need for Malak. So HK-47, I'm going to focus him pretty hard. Bastila Shan, I'm going to focus her. Who else? Kandris, I'll focus, and then it'll be Karthanasi, Zalabar, Mission Val. How many of those do we need? We need a full team, right? 5?
4.
You only need
Malak?
4, so
You need Jedi
4.
Revan plus 4.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Jolie, Bastila, Zalabar mission, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I might hold off on Karthanasi for a little bit. But anyway, smuggler support, that's pretty much it for these guys. Ships. Ooh. I thought I did that already.
You
I
should
could've
definitely
sworn I
do
did
that
that
already.
Must have been that must have been my new account. So Houndstooth is maxed out. Geos are looking pretty good. Make sure I put this one on the one I want to put it on. Offense and invasion. Yeah, let's see. So I mean, that's what I'm using right now. Just Geos, my Houndstooth, and then I got Phantom 2 in there. So Ahsoka Tano. Doing okay. And chips. Not doing great. I'm doing okay. I really, really want to get MILF. So I'm working on my bounty hunter ships. So that's where my other hard node farms are going right now. I'm getting obviously the people that I need to be farming for Darth Revan and everything else. But then I'm also grabbing Xanadu Blood and IG-2000, trying to get those guys up there so that I can actually go in and get MILF. I'm ready for MILF. I just need the ship. What's this? An achievement? Oh, 7-star Gen Chem. Alright, what I'm farming, all this good stuff. I could have swore I had this done. Guess not. In Cantina battles, I'm grabbing 5s. Guild store. Whoever pops up that, this rotates so much, so I'll grab Echo, grab Ewok Elder. Squad Arena store is IG-88. If I'm feeling it, I'll get Newt Gunray, but I'll hold off so I can grab IG before the refresh tomorrow.
Makes sense.
Galactic War Store. I've been going for shards on here. So I have to remember if there was anything else that I was grabbing, but I'm pretty sure it's just all been going down in shards lately. Fleet Arena Store. Again, I just kind of grab whoever I see. I try to make sure I get GG, General Grievous, whenever he's there.
Good old GG.
And then I'll grab a couple ships that I want. So you can see I've been working on Plo Koons.
Man, look at those Zeta materials. 93, this guy.
Yeah. Yep, 93. Get 2's going into Negotiator. Get 1, I need to stop spending. Because I don't know what I keep spending it on.
Probably gear, knowing you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gear. But yeah, I need to stop spending it for real. It's definitely gear because I would grab these because everybody needs them. I'm gonna grab these. I'll stop spending tomorrow.
Those stun
Yeah,
guns, man.
I
MK5
I
stun
need to
guns.
stop. I I need to stop spending them so that I can start saving up for Malak shard. It's bad. It's real bad. Champion store goes into anything that I need. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And same thing with shard store. Should I just kind of go through and see if there's anything that I need, like these guys?
Yeah, MK5, stun guns, your stun cuffs, and your carbantes. You can never go wrong with farming those. You'll need those for like every single character.
Sure do. I think that's all I got. I think there's anything else I wanted to go over, but I think we're good.
You think you're good?
Yeah, I'm really excited about Jedkin, man. I wasn't monitoring that, so I didn't realize I was getting him today.
That's always nice. It's always a surprise.
Yes.
So, all right. So let's talk about this real quick, guys. So, in the journey guide here, and we're going to be looking into Darth Malak and General Anakin Skywalker, aka Gas. So I was just going over and looking at the requirements for each of these events, these epic confrontations. These are our two epic confrontation characters that we have in the game right now, and obviously Gas is really powerful and strong, but from everything I've seen, so much more viable at 7 stars than he is at 5 stars. Darth Malak, on the other hand, also very strong and a little broken, is much more viable at 5 stars. Obviously becomes more of a beast at 7 stars, and he also requires a whole lot less, so it's gonna be a lot easier to get to Malak than it is to get to Gas. So here's the requirements here. 7 stars, gear tier 12 is recommended. The required is 7 stars and 17.5 GP on the character itself, which means either you're going to take them to gear 12 with no Zetas or gear 11 with Zetas, is what that looks like. So I would say the Zeta on Mission Val is very big. Obviously Jolie, Bastila, and Jedi Knight Revan you're going to have Zetaed. I think
on Relic 4. Oh, that's me? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's you. I think on both my accounts that I've gotten Malak, I think I had both of these guys at gear 11, both Zetaed. Yeah, both gear 11 and Zetaed. And then you also need the dark side characters for Darth Revan, so you need Darth Revan. HK-47 and Bastila are the givens, just kind of like Bastila light side and Bastila Bastila light side and Jolie Bindo having their Zetas, being gear 12 and things like that. HK and Bastila Fallen need to be gear 12, both with their Zetas, along with the 3 Zetas on Darth Revan, with Darth Revan being at gear 12. Those are givens, because you're going to use these 3 in your Darth Revan team anyways, your Sith Empire team. One account I did this with Jahani being at gear 12. The other one I did with Canderous at gear 12. I do like Canderous at gear 12 over Jahani. Jahani like does her stupid stealth thing while she's taunting, which becomes really annoying actually, because she's no longer taunting. She becomes useless. And then Carthanasi gear 11 with his Zeta on him. So it's a fairly simple. I don't say simple. I think going around doing it the second time was a lot easier for me than the first time. The first time took me like hours to do. If you guys remember that from the live stream of unlocking Darth Malak. But the second time I went in and did it, 1, I wasn't streaming. 2, it probably took me about 15 minutes or 15-20 minutes to do, because I'd kind of gotten the rhythm down for it. So I think I'm going after Darth Malak first. I'm definitely gonna get Darth Revan before I get any of these characters for Gas. So let's look at Gas real quick. Because Gas, you need characters at 7 stars, 17.7 17,700 GP, which is pretty much, like you said, Gear 12 or Gear 11 with Zetas and good mods. And for this, you're going to need the same amount of characters, really. You're going to need Padme. You're going to need General Kenobi. You're going to need Ahsoka Tano. You're going to need Shakti. And you're going to need C-3PO. And then the last phase, you're going to need Asajj Ventress with the droids, essentially, the Separatist droids. So, Droideka, Magna Guard, B1, and then B2 Super Battle Droid. You also need ships. The required level being 7 stars at 40,000 GP for the ships. So you're looking at underlying characters being Gear 12, possibly with Zetas and things like that. So Ahsoka Tano ship and Anakin ship are going to be musts for this. And then it's kind of up to you. As you can see, I've got my Plo Koon ship is ready to go at 333 shards to be 7 stars. And this is where kind of, so that you're not gearing a bad character. Right now, Mace Windu and his ship are pretty useless. Now, if for whatever reason they do a rework on Mace Windu, then this may be the desired way to go. But until then, I would say farm the Negotiator as rigorously as you can. Once I get my Malevolence to 5 stars, I'll be going straight into Negotiator and get Negotiator 7 stars for this. So, Gas is very powerful, but I think for their viability in Arena and Grand Arena, I think Malak kind of trumps 5-star. 5-star Malak trumps 5-star Gas. A Relic B1 recommended for Gas. Yeah, everyone recommends that these droids are relicked. So, along with Asajj. It's a difficult event. It's a very difficult event. Unfortunately. So I was initially like, ooh, I'll go for Gas, you know. It's current meta.
It's so much. It's so much.
Yeah, but looking at all the requirements, there's just so much for this. DSP Gas is Baylove getting first now that he's Relic 7. Oh man, look at that. So here's the funny thing, because you can unlock Gas, you still have to have the team to go with him, right? So these characters don't comprise the best team for Gas. You need your 501st for Gas specifically, and you need the 501st clones. So ARC Trooper, 5s, Rex, and Echo. To go along with Gas. I've seen some people with using Ahsoka Tano because of how fast she is, depending on who they're facing. She can cleanse, like going up against Sith Empire. A lot of people have been prefer to use Ahsoka Tano over ARC Trooper, just because she can cleanse off those taunts from Malak and Sith Trooper. Old Republic is just not very good anymore. Is only thing that sucks. All characters for Gas are very good. Yeah, so Old Republic is not as good as what they were. I would say at the galactic power, like being at 1.4 million, Old Republic is a little harder to beat compared to DSP. What are you like? 4 million, 5 million GP, something crazy like that. 6 million GP. You get a high GP, but when you start adding in like Old Republic with like Geos on your defense for Grand Arena, like it's actually good, you know. It's hard for people to get around both those teams, and then you add in your bounty hunters. If your bounty hunters are good as well, those are tough teams to get through with only setting 4. Yeah, 5.6 million. He's pretty close to 6 million. I was pretty close. So yeah, at 5.6 million, Old Republic no longer holds its value as it does at us, us lowly plebes down here in the 1 million free to play here. But yeah, I would agree. As you go up, like in my 2 million, like a million away from here, almost pretty much, with my main account, I'm starting to see less and less use for Old Republic. They can be sneaky for me on Grand Arena with setting them on a back defense, but that's really about it. So, Evo, what do you think? You're doing Malak, right?
I'm going for Malak. I mean, I would love me some. So I would go for gas in a second, but I mean that's a long time.
It is, man.
I can get Malak twice before I get gas.
So yeah, I definitely think it's Malak, and then hopefully by that time I get around to looking at Malak, I'll have my 5-star malevolence, and I can switch over to Negotiator and get Negotiator 7 stars by the time I'm ready to hit gas. DSP says, true, but Padme and Separatist droids are very good at all levels, especially in game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Malak is definitely a lot quicker. Originally, I was like, man, I can just go for gas. Looking at my Padme, and I was like, ooh, it's getting a little dreamy-eyed there, but nah. Not going to happen, man. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Itachi, and his name is
Evo.
And this was your Imperial Military Podcast Show. Be sure to catch us every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and see how we're progressing in free-to-play. What are some of our pain points and things like that we're coming up with as we're going around and farming these characters free-to-play way. Remember, pretty much putting money into it is just you're cutting down time, right? That's what money equates to in this game, is time. So we're gonna take the time and take our 3 months for each character to farm out those characters to go get those legendaries and things like that. And with the legendary guide journey guide, this allows us to go in and pretty much do most of these events whenever we're ready for it. So, which is nice, which means we don't have to wait. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Darren, no, my guild name is not Hyperdrive Junkies. Actually, all my accounts are on the same guild, XD Gaming. Shout out to XD Gaming. Thank you guys so much for all your support that you give myself and Evo. Thanks to the Peasky got us in there. So very, very happy with being in XD Gaming. Pretty chill. And yeah, I was gonna say, I did not see you on any of my shards, Darren, so I did check that. I am going to look into, you guys have been providing some feedback over in the Discord, doing some account reviews. So I think we're going to start with the Peasky, as he's a guild mate, and we do talk occasionally on Discord. Not recently, but we do talk occasionally. And so we're going to be looking into doing that. But that's all I got for tonight, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button, and don't forget to smash that little subscription button so you're not missing a thing right here on the channel. Until next time, my friends, peace out. Deuces.